I really don't give a fuck. What's up, y'all? It's Daddy DeLeon Court, and this is Pure Tentacion. You know, everybody's always talking about looks. That is the first thing that you see when you see someone is how they look, how they carry themselves, etc., etc. And a lot of people are wondering, how do I become more attractive? How do I become more beautiful? And I'll tell you in this video. First of all, if you guys are here for the first time, welcome to my channel. I talk about everything here from love to random experiences that I have and just opening up my life in a way that inspires everyone to be the best them that they can be. So you want to become more beautiful, right? It is very serious that you follow these directions in order to become more beautiful instantly. Number one, you got to start taking care of yourself. Like, I'm so serious. You cannot be constantly drinking all the time, self-medicating, and doing things to invigorate and stimulate yourself because you're not really 100% happy with who you are, what you are, and where you are right now. Second most important things, you gotta start making sure that your relationships are aligning with who you want to be in the world. And this means you got to really become extremely intentional about the relationships that you entertain. If you're surrounded by people who are constantly gossiping, comparing themselves to other people, always talking down on others, hating on people, etc., etc., how do you expect to become more than the bulk of who you're around all the time? You are like your 5 most friends, or 3, or whatever. The people that you're closest to, you are a reflection of them. Now, my final thing and the most important thing, to become more beautiful instantly, you have to be abiding in your pure authenticity, whatever that is. Like, whoever it is that you really want to be, your maybe not the word unhinged, but your organic self with no fear. You want to be walking around setting the example that you are being authentic. The reason why this is so important is because we are constantly bombarded with so many messages telling us, dumb yourself down, conform to this way, be this way in order to be accepted, be this way in order to be perceived in a good manner. And what ends up happening is just that you begin to forget who you are. Outside of the quid pro quos and all of the rules, etc., etc., you really begin to lose yourself. And there's no way for you to become more beautiful if you can't even accept yourself. I won't say flaws and alls, but accept yourself for all of your weirdness, your complexities, etc., etc. One of the things that I'm very proud of is that I've never tried to fit in. I've never tried to fit in. I've always been extremely eccentric and very much, I won't say necessarily out there, because I find myself to be normal. Like, although I'm different, it's because most of the world is not truly being themselves. Most of the world are afraid and terrified to be authentic. So it seems as though when someone is being their self, they seem like, oh my God, you're just so unique. And it's like, really, I'm not really that unique. Well, yeah, I am, but I'm just being myself, is what I'm trying to say. In fact, you'll start to see that as you go on the journey to be your true authentic self, that you will find people are upset with you. And the only reason why is because once you start to look at yourself and be like, you know what, I love me. In spite of the expectation and standards of the world, I truly love myself and I'm proud of me. Once you start abiding in those mantras, you will beget a light, and that light will disturb other people tremendously, to the point where they'll immediately start trying to put you down, or maybe they won't. Maybe you'll just be able to feel like, ooh, something's off here. A lot lot of times I come into spaces and people just act like they just automatically just like don't like me, and I really don't give a fuck. But it's just like, ew, what the fuck going on with you? You alright? You good? You straight? Like they're just you'll see them speak to other people that they feel like are on their level. And I don't when I say that, I'm not saying that I'm above anybody, but you'll see like people who vibrate on the same level as they do. They, oh hey, how you doing? And it's just, but the moment they see you, it's just like, and you gave them the same smile that they gave everyone else, which really doesn't matter. Your happiness does not lie in who speaks to you and who doesn't. But these are things that you will begin to notice when you're walking around, traveling the road that is narrow, traveling the road that is less pursued. You will begin to notice things. And I'll touch more on this in other videos, but beauty, not only is it in not only is it in the not only is beauty in the eye of the beholder, but it starts from within. So if you don't know how to tap into that, you need to start there. With that being said, I'd like to know more about what you guys want to see on this channel. I'd love to get feedback from my community. I want to give a big shout out to the 6 followers that I have right now. I just started this channel a week ago. I'm just getting started. So I would love to hear from my community. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out to think I'm interesting enough to want to, subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. So I want to hear from you guys firsthand. What topics do you want to talk about? What type of content do you want to see on Pure Tentacion? It's about 10:04 at night. I'm finna get ready to go to bed, but peep the swag, you know what I'm saying? Peep the swag for the day. You feel me? Looking very handsome tonight. Yeah, I am wishing you all strength and care. What's the tongue twister happening tonight? Why is my tongue so tight? The devil is a liar. These messages will get out. It is my true wish that you have courage and be kind. Okay? Pure Tentacion. It's the Daddy de Leon Core. Good night.